In the world of modern football, where the spotlight often shines brightest on flair and flash, there are players who rise through intelligence, humility, and elegance. Ivan Rakitić was one of those players. And now, as he officially announces his retirement in 2025, we reflected on the remarkable journey of a footballer who never demanded attention but always deserved it. Born in Switzerland with Croatian roots, Rakitić's story is not just about trophies or titles, though he won plenty. It's about consistency, versatility, and playing the game with a rare kind of class. Over 2 decades, he built a reputation as the ultimate team player, a midfielder who could attack, defend, dictate tempo, and sacrifice glory for the good of the squad. Tactically, Rakitic was a manager's dream. At his peak, he offered something unique: the ability to make every player around him better. Whether orchestrating possession from deep, ghosting into attacking positions unnoticed, or covering defensive spaces left by forward-minded teammates, Rakitic always knew exactly where to be and when. At Barcelona, he was often tasked with subtle work: the runs no one tracked, the passes that set up the assist, the pressing that started high up the pitch. It's no coincidence that during his 6 years at Barcelona, Barca's midfield remained one of the most fluid and efficient in the world. He wasn't just a cog in the machine, he was the one keeping it spinning. But perhaps his greatest strength was his footballing IQ. Rakitic understood the rhythm of a game like a conductor with a symphony. He didn't just play the game, he read it, anticipated it, and influenced it quietly but decisively. He didn't chase headlines, but his impact was always undeniable. From the outside, he never seemed like a star, yet he played alongside and against the very best and never looked out of place. Whether partnering Luka Modrić for Croatia or sharing midfield duties with Xavi and Iniesta, Rakitic didn't just adapt, he elevated. And now, with boots finally hung up after spells across Switzerland, Germany, Spain, Saudi Arabia, and finally Croatia, we remember him not just for what he achieved, but how he achieved it, with grace, intelligence, and the quiet confidence of a true maestro. This is the story of Ivan Rakitić, the architect, the orchestrator, the silent engine, the master of the midfield. Rakitic's journey to the top began in Switzerland, where he made his professional debut for FC Basel at just 16 years old. Even at that age, it was clear this was no ordinary talent. His passing vision, composure under pressure, and tactical intelligence quickly drew the attention of bigger clubs around Europe. In 2007, that promise led him to Schalke. The Bundesliga would prove a tougher battleground, more physical, more tactical, more intense, but Rakitic adapted. He grew, injuries tested his resolve, but he emerged a more complete player, defensively aware, mentally sharper, and increasingly versatile. But of course, it was in Spain where Rakitic would truly bloom. In 2011, he signed for Sevilla, a club known for nurturing creative players. There, he didn't just thrive, he transformed. His technical ability found a perfect home in La Liga's more fluid, possession-based style. By 2013, he became club captain, a rare honour for a foreign player, and led Sevilla to a Europa League title in 2014, scoring in the final. More than that, just being their best player, Rakitic had become their leader, their engine, their inspiration. That triumph caught the attention of Europe's elite, and one club in particular had been watching very closely. Rakitic joined Barcelona in 2014, a move that would define his career. Playing alongside legends like Iniesta, Xavi, Messi, Rakitic was the quiet engine behind Barcelona's midfield. He was pivotal in the club's 14-15 treble-winning season, even scoring in the Champions League final against Juventus. Whether operating as a box-to-box support or filling defensive gaps for Messi to roam, Rakitic was tactically invaluable. In 6 years at the club, he won 4 La Liga titles, 4 Copa del Rey trophies, and a Champions League, all while maintaining an unshakable work ethic and humility. In 2020, Rakitic made a sentimental return to Sevilla. While no longer in his prime, he remained a valuable presence on and off the pitch, guiding younger teammates and still producing moments of brilliance. He later then moved to Saudi Arabia and finally back to Croatia, fulfilling a childhood dream by playing for a Croatian club before announcing his retirement this year. A perfect full circle moment, ending to a career marked by loyalty and love for the game. Ivan Rakitić may no longer grace the pitch, but his influence will echo for generations. A player who led with quiet leadership, played with surgical skill, and never let ego eclipse excellence. From Basel to Barcelona, Croatia to the world, thank you, Ivan, for the football, the memories, and the magic. Enjoy your retirement, Maestro.